Welcome to our deep dive today. We're going to be going kind of beyond what you might think about when you hear suburbs. And specifically, we're looking at Dublin, Ohio.
Okay.
I am already, just looking at the source material we've got here, so fascinated.
Yeah.
Got local YouTube channels, the city's official website, some travel guides, even a peek into the real estate scene on niche.com. It paints a picture that's way more dynamic than I think I would have thought. You know, just houses and strip malls.
I think you're right.
Right.
It seems that Dublin has kind of intentionally woven together its history
Oh, interesting.
with modern growth.
Okay.
And one thing that really stuck out to me is this Dublin Link Bridge. Have you seen this?
Okay.
It's a pedestrian bridge
Yeah.
that connects the historic part of Dublin with the new Bridge Park district.
That bridge is stunning. I'm looking at a picture of it right now.
Yeah.
And it really does look like a symbol of that, you know, blending the old and the new. Wouldn't you say? Like you've got the historic buildings and those charming brick sidewalks on one side, and then this sleek modern design leading into a bustling new development. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a visual representation of how the city has approached development. You know, they've preserved their heritage, but they haven't been afraid to embrace the energy of growth, and it creates a unique atmosphere.
Okay, but it's not all serious architecture and planning. Yeah. Dublin seems to have a playful side, too. I mean, how can we talk about this city without mentioning
Oh, yeah.
Cornhenge?
Cornhenge.
Yeah.
A field of 109 giant concrete corn sculptures. Somebody was having fun with that idea.
It's definitely memorable.
Yeah.
And I think it really cleverly connects to Dublin's agricultural roots.
Of course.
But the field of corn, as it's formally known, is just one example of Dublin's dedication to public art.
Oh, okay.
Their Art in Public Places program has actually earned national recognition.
Yeah. For these quirky and engaging installations.
So it's not just a random cornfield.
No.
There's a real commitment to art here. What else have they got?
Well, I don't know. I'm picturing giant produce sculptures now.
I know, right?
How about giant bronze rabbits?
What?
Yeah. Imagine these larger-than-life hares appearing to leap through the air.
Oh, wow.
It's called the Dancing Hares sculpture, and it's another beloved example of Dublin's approach to bringing art into, like, everyday life.
Okay. From corn cobs to giant bunnies, I'm starting to get a sense of Dublin's personality. Yeah. But beyond the art, what about nature?
Yeah.
Is it all concrete and sculptures, or is there some green space to escape to?
Well, Dublin actually
Right.
offers a surprising number of opportunities to connect with nature.
Okay.
We're talking about beautiful waterfalls, and I mean, like actual waterfalls, just a few minutes from the downtown area.
Wait, waterfalls right in the city. That's not what I picture when I think suburb.
No, it's and there are two that are particularly noteworthy: Indian Run Falls and Hayden Falls. They both offer these stunning natural escapes. Walking trails, wooden boardwalks. You can even see peaceful forest views.
Wow.
It's a really unique feature for a city that also has this, like, thriving urban center.
So they've got art, they've got nature.
Right.
But is there a sense of community?
Yeah.
That's something people often look for in a suburb, right?
Yeah.
That feeling of belonging,
Yeah.
knowing your neighbors.
Yeah.
What does Dublin have to offer on that front?
Dublin seems to have a really vibrant community life, like much more than just a quiet bedroom community.
Okay.
They host a variety of festivals and events, and they even have a lively nightlife scene that might surprise you.
Okay, now I'm really intrigued. Tell me more about these events. What kind of festivals are we talking about?
Well, for starters, there's the Dublin Irish Festival,
Okay.
which is actually the largest 3-day Irish festival in the world.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect to find something that large and culturally significant in a suburb.
It really speaks to the community's dedication to celebrating their heritage and creating, like, a really unique cultural experience.
Yeah.
And it's not just the Irish Festival. They also have the renowned Muirfield Village Golf Club, home to the Memorial Tournament. So that draws in golf enthusiasts from all over.
Yeah.
Plus, there are, you know, family-friendly events, concerts, and more happening throughout the year.
It sounds like they've got a good mix of options, something for everyone from, like you said, sports fans to families looking for a fun day out. But what about this vibrant nightlife you mentioned? I'm having a hard time picturing that in a suburb.
Well, think about it this way. Imagine strolling across that illuminated Dublin Link Bridge we talked about earlier.
Okay.
The lights reflecting off the water.
Okay.
You've got restaurants with outdoor patios, bars with live music, and just like a bustling energy that extends into the evening.
Okay, that does paint a different picture. It sounds like Dublin has successfully combined the appeal of a lively downtown with the peacefulness of a suburban setting.
It seems that way.
Yeah.
And this blend of amenities combined with its commitment to green spaces and community events is likely why Dublin ranks so highly for families and safety
Oh, okay.
on noosh.com.
It does sound like a place where you could really put down roots and feel connected, which is so important, especially for families.
Yeah.
But what about the other side of the coin? We've talked about, like, quality of life.
Right.
But what about the economic landscape? Is Dublin just a pretty face, or is there substance behind all this charm?
I think it goes beyond just the quality of life stuff. Dublin's commitment to creating this well-rounded community also extends to its economic landscape.
Oh, great.
It's actually home to an impressive number of major corporate headquarters, including companies like Cardinal Health and Wendy's.
Wow, that's a pretty big deal. It sounds like Dublin is like more than just a residential suburb. It's a hub for business and economic activity.
Right.
But does that corporate presence overshadow the small town feel that we've been talking about?
You know, it doesn't seem so.
Okay.
Dublin seems to have found this balance between attracting these large corporations, but also nurturing a diverse and inclusive business environment.
Right.
They've also prioritized supporting local entrepreneurs, which contributes to a thriving and dynamic economy, it seems.
That's encouraging to hear.
Yeah.
What are some specific ways they're supporting local businesses?
Well, one example that I saw was the Women's Well Business Accelerator.
Okay.
This organization specifically focuses on helping women entrepreneurs launch and grow their businesses.
Oh, that's cool.
So, you know, it's fostering innovation and economic empowerment within the community.
It sounds like they're not just attracting the big companies, but cultivating a diverse and supportive ecosystem for all types of business.
Yeah.
That's impressive. What about the city's financial health?
Yeah.
Is it all going towards these beautification projects, or are they being responsible stewards of their resources?
From what I've seen, Dublin is recognized for its commitment to financial stewardship and transparency.
Okay.
They've received high marks for their responsible management of public funds, making sure that, you know, investments benefit the community as a whole.
Yeah.
And this commitment to responsible growth is reflected in their impressive ranking for jobs on niche.com, too.
Okay, so they're fiscally responsible in creating job opportunities.
Seems to be.
That's a win-win. But let's shift gears a bit and talk about what it's actually like to live in Dublin.
Yeah.
You know, we've heard about the big picture, but what are residents saying about their day-to-day experiences?
So we actually do have some firsthand accounts that give us a glimpse into the Dublin lifestyle.
Okay.
And a recurring theme is the emphasis on parks and recreation.
Oh, interesting.
Residents really seem to value those opportunities to connect with nature.
Yeah.
And it's not just about enjoying scenic views. It's about a lifestyle that really prioritizes health and well-being.
That makes sense, given all the beautiful parks and trails we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Are there any parks that residents are particularly excited about?
Yeah, Indian Run Falls seems to be a fan favorite.
Okay.
It's consistently described as a hidden gem and a peaceful escape right in the heart of the city.
That sounds idyllic.
It does.
Any other parks getting shout-outs?
Ballantrae Community Park is another popular spot, known for its interactive play fountain.
Oh, fun.
You know, those whimsical dancing hares sculptures we discussed earlier?
Ah, the dancing hares strike again.
Right.
They seem to be everywhere.
They're definitely a beloved symbol of the city's playful spirit.
Yeah.
And then, you know, for those seeking a more reflective experience.
There's Dublin Veterans Park. And this is described as a serene memorial set amidst beautifully landscaped gardens. A place for quiet contemplation and gratitude.
It sounds like Dublin offers a park for every mood. What about life beyond the parks? What else are residents buzzing about?
Well, the Bridge Park district is a major highlight.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
Residents rave about, you know, evenings spent strolling across that illuminated Dublin Link Bridge,
right,
enjoying dinner on a patio or hopping between the lively bars and restaurants.
That sounds like a fantastic way to spend an evening.
It does.
And beyond the social scene, Residents also highlight the strong sense of community.
Yeah.
They talk about friendly neighbors, a feeling of safety and security, and a packed calendar of events that bring people together. It really does sound like a place where you can, like, put down roots and feel connected.
It does.
What about things to do outside of, like, the parks in Bridge Park?
Right.
Are there any other, like, attractions or destinations that residents are excited about?
Well, the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium is just a short drive away.
Yeah.
Always a popular destination for families.
The zoo, that's a classic family outing.
Yeah.
What else?
For history buffs, there's the Chief Leatherlips Monument.
Okay.
It's a striking stone monument that honors a revered Wyandot leader.
Wow.
And it offers like these panoramic views of the Scioto River.
It's great that they're like honoring the area's rich Native American history.
Yeah, it is.
What about art lovers? Are there any like galleries or museums worth checking out?
The Dublin Arts Council Gallery is a must-see.
Okay.
They host exhibitions by local, regional, and international artists.
Cool.
And their building itself is actually a historic home with beautiful riverfront grounds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So we've got parks, nightlife, history, art, and even a zoo nearby. Is there anything we're missing?
Well, we can't forget about shopping.
Of course.
The mall at Tuttle Crossing is a major regional shopping destination offering a wide variety of stores and restaurants.
Of course. The mall, it's like a staple of suburban life.
Right.
But I'm also curious about like options that are like unique to Dublin.
Well, for a more local experience, there's the Dublin Market at Bridge Park.
Right.
It's a popular farmers market that features fresh produce, local vendors, and that vibrant community atmosphere that Dublin is known for.
I love a good farmer's market.
Yeah.
Fresh produce, handmade goods, live music.
Yeah.
It's a great way to experience like the local flavor.
It's absolutely.
And speaking of local flavor, we can't forget about the Dublin Irish Festival. I bet that's a huge draw for residents.
Absolutely. The Dublin Irish Festival is more than just a party. It's a celebration of heritage and community.
Yeah.
Residents look forward to it all year long.
It sounds like Dublin truly offers something for everyone.
It seems that way.
From like natural beauty and cultural events to a bustling downtown and top-notch schools. They seem to have it all.
Yeah.
But let's talk practicality for a moment.
Okay.
We've heard about the high quality of life, but what about the cost of living?
Right.
Is Dublin an affordable place to live?
That's an important question. And while Dublin is known for its affluent neighborhoods,
right.
Niche.com gives it a B- for cost of living, which means it's slightly above the national average.
Okay, so not exactly a bargain.
Right.
But not outrageously expensive either.
Exactly. And it's important to note that cost of living is balanced by the high median household income in Dublin, which is significantly above the national average.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
People are willing to invest in a place that offers a high quality of life and a strong sense of community. It seems like Dublin delivers on those fronts.
It does seem that way.
But even in a place as like wonderful as Dublin, there are bound to be some downsides.
Sure.
What are some of those?
Well, traffic congestion during peak hours is a common complaint.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And some residents feel that public transportation options could be improved.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Rapid growth often brings those kinds of challenges, even in well-planned communities.
Right.
But overall, it sounds like the positives outweigh the negatives by a long shot.
I think so. The overwhelming sentiment from residents is positive. They genuinely love living in Dublin.
That's great.
And appreciate the unique blend of amenities, community spirit, and opportunities it provides.
Well, after hearing all of this, I can see why. But let's be honest, not everyone is familiar with Dublin, Ohio.
Right.
It's often overshadowed by its larger neighbor, Columbus.
That's true. But based on what we've uncovered today, it seems that Dublin deserves a place on the map as a destination in its own right.
I completely agree. This deep dive has really opened my eyes to what a suburb can be. It's not just about sprawling houses and strip malls.
Yeah.
It's about creating a community where people can thrive and enjoy a high quality of life.
Exactly. Dublin is a place that has intentionally cultivated its own unique identity. It's striking this balance between growth and preservation, modern amenities, and small town charm.
So for our listener, why should they care about Dublin, Ohio? What's the takeaway here?
If you're looking for a place that offers a high quality of life,
Yeah.
a strong sense of community, and a place where you can truly thrive, then Dublin might just be the hidden gem you've been searching for.
I couldn't agree more. It's a place that offers like the best of both worlds, the peace and tranquility of suburban living,
Right. Yeah.
combined with the energy and excitement of a thriving downtown. And if you're considering a move to the Columbus area, Dublin is definitely worth a closer look.
Absolutely. It's a town that seems to have something for everyone.
Yeah.
And speaking of finding the perfect place to call home in Dublin, I believe we have a recommendation for our listeners.
We do. If you're ready to explore Dublin and make it your home, we highly recommend reaching out to Jason Heidenescher and H Real Estate.
Yes. They're the go-to experts for anyone looking to buy or sell a home in Dublin. But what makes them stand out?
What sets Jason Heidenescher and H Real Estate apart in the Dublin market?
Well, Jason and his team are known for their deep understanding of the Dublin area. They're not just familiar with houses, they really know the neighborhoods,
Right.
the schools, the parks, all those things that contribute to Dublin's unique character.
So they're not just familiar with, like, houses. They really know, like, the neighborhoods, the schools, the parks, all those things that
Right.
contribute to Dublin's unique character.
Yeah, they go beyond simply, like, showing you properties. They help you find the right fit for your lifestyle, your needs, your vision for what life in Dublin could be.
That's so important. Buying a home is about more than just square footage. It's about, like, finding a place where you can, like, really connect with the community and build a life.
Exactly. And Jason and H Real Estate are known for, guiding their clients through every step of the process, from the initial search to closing day, making sure you feel confident and informed along the way.
It sounds like they're not just real estate agents, but, like, partners in helping you find your dream home in Dublin.
That's a great way to put it. They're known for their personalized service,
Yeah.
their attention to detail, and their genuine passion for helping people find their perfect place in the Dublin community.
I'm hearing rave reviews about their responsiveness, their communication skills, and their ability to really, like, listen to what their clients are looking for.
Yeah, their commitment to their clients is evident, and it's not just about, closing a deal. They genuinely care about connecting people with the heart of Dublin and ensuring they feel at home from the moment they arrive.
It's like they're like ambassadors for Dublin, sharing
Yeah.
their love for the town and their deep knowledge of what makes it special.
Exactly. So if you're ready to experience the charm and vitality of Dublin for yourself and find a place to call home, give Jason Heidenescher and H Real Estate a call. They'll help you unlock the secrets of this hidden gem and guide you on your journey to becoming a part of this vibrant community.
Well said. This deep dive into Dublin has been a revelation. It's a place that, like, challenges all the stereotypes about suburban life.
It really does. We've uncovered a community that's flourishing, a place that's rich in art, history, and nature, and that pulsates with a lively energy that's hard to resist.
Yeah. From the stunning parks and waterfalls to the dynamic Bridge Park district, Dublin offers this, like, harmonious blend of tranquility and excitement.
And let's not forget that strong sense of community and those unique art installations that bring a smile to your face.
It's a place that feels both familiar and unexpected, offering, like, something for everyone.
Yeah.
So if you're searching for a place to call home that's a little different, a little special, a place where you can truly thrive, put Dublin, Ohio on your list.
You might just find that it's the perfect place to write your next chapter.
And who knows, maybe we'll bump into you at the Dublin Irish Festival. Until next time, happy exploring.